the best ways to describe a person, what is the very first thing that comes to mind when you think of one? Is it their physical attributes, their mental capabilities, or is it something else? So why not ask them to describe themselves using two items? When you are asked this question, you are forced to think of yourself in the simplest of ways. What items represent what I like? What items represent what I'm passionate about? So I'll begin with mine. The first one being this rosary, and the second one being my Minnie Mouse gift from Disneyland. The rosary represents the love I have for my culture as well as my upbringing, while the Minnie Mouse ears represent my favorite place to be, Disneyland. The rosary represents the love I have for my culture and my upbringing because my family is from a place in Mexico called Oaxaca, specifically a pueblo called Guadalupe de Ramirez. The people in this pueblo are really close-knit. This means that everyone knows everyone. This helps traditions remain traditions. One of the biggest traditions being a week-long event in October where people from the pueblo join together to celebrate the Virgin Mary. This begins with the people from the pueblo meeting at a church where they take out the Virgin Mary and they walk her around the entire pueblo while people join together. Another one of these festivities is a traditional game of pelota mixteca. In this game, it's sort of like tennis, but instead of hitting the ball with the racket, they hit it with their hands covered in bandages. Another one of these festivities is bull riding. People join at a venue where there's live music, there's food, there's drinks to watch people ride bulls. And after this bull riding, there's an after party. And at this party, people join together and they cooperate money in order to get different music groups to perform. As mentioned before, Guadalupe de Ramirez is a very close-knit place. That's how they were raised to be. So that's how our family raised us being my cousins and myself. We have been taught that family is important no matter what, that we always have to remain united and hopeful for one another. So as a tradition, our family takes a yearly trip, whether it be to the beach, to the mountains, to the park for a day, it doesn't matter. The point is to be together, and one of our favorite places to go is Disneyland, which leads us to the second item, my Minnie Mouse gift from Disneyland. Disneyland has always played an important role in my life, beginning with shows, movies, or even toys. But the moment that really marked it was when I went for the first time with my family. I was quite young, so I don't remember the entire experience in its entirety, but what I do remember is my dad putting me on his shoulders and us watching the fireworks together. This really changed because I was happy. I was genuinely happy, and I've always held on to that feeling. So when I go to Disneyland, it reminds me of that home feeling, and I make even more memories, whether it be with my friends or my family once again. Specifically, when I went to grad night with my friends, I remember the bus ride there, how we were laughing, when we were there on the different rides we went. I remember that feeling, and I hold on to it. So, in conclusion, the rosary and these Minnie Mouse ears represent who I am. They represent the love I have for my culture and my upbringing and my favorite place to be. So if you ever happen to be at Disneyland, you might see me there. And I would like to introduce to you my audience member. Thank you.